Greetings and welcome, workers and engineers, to another episode of Let's Play Frostpunk in the On the Edge scenario. Right, so far things are fine, but definitely something fishy going on. Some things just are not quite adding up. As in the food, for instance. Alright, we have incoming. It doesn't quite say how long it will take, but hopefully it'll be fast enough. Because we are just about to eat our last ration and, well, things are not going to get much better for a bit. We can hold off a little bit longer. Temperature is about to rise. The brazier will help. And tech office also probably needs heat. Let's just get that going first. Alright, another pile depleted. A bunch of people in there. Alright, first heating coming up. Let's send out scouts. It's been days since we've arrived, and we still have only a general idea of our surroundings. Let's send out scouts to look around and maybe gather some resources. Who knows what they'll find? The Great Storm has turned the countryside upside down. I'll think about it. I mean, I'm not opposed to the idea, but I kind of want to finish with all the scavenging until we are ready. In particular, set up a gathering post here. Then let's extend this road. I do not have a means of doing gathering anything else, right? I have to research it. Trove of steam cores. Sir, we have great news. The warehouse contains an unknown but very large number of steam cores. We immediately sent the news to New London and await instructions. In the meantime, we might try to haul at least some of them to the surface. It requires stopping the steel extraction for some time. Let me think it over. For now, we need the steel, so let's just focus on that. Wooden supports. What is this? Alright, that'll work. Hand carts. Definitely useful. Heating. Let's research heaters. We might need those. New London. We've heard that a cache of steam cores was found in the warehouse. This is a very timely discovery. These devices are critically important for the security of our city. Please send a couple of steam cores with each steel shipment from now on. To help you ensure timely deliveries, you are hereby authorized to use emergency shifts. If you encounter any obstacles on your progress, talk to us and we'll find a solution. Understood. You just had to make things difficult, didn't you? Emergency shift edict. To ensure the survival of the AE colony and boost key resources delivery rate from Outpost 11, the government of New London issued an act on the emergency shifts. From this day on, work shifts can be increased up to 24 hours.
Attention everybody, we have new regulations.
Food has been delivered, so that should help keep the hunger down. And we are gonna start burning through our coal eventually, but for now, the medical post is nice and warm. And with the temperature coming in the next day, we should be fine. Right, you are no longer needed. So we can send some of you to get up over here. And I should now have enough people to create a scout. So see, this is 16 hours, 18 hours, 18 hours. Alright, this is the closest, you go there. I think we have enough in here. Alright, let's just wait until we have all that done. More sick beds needed. I promise the sick will be treated. And then we can switch out the workers here. We'll just give them another medical outpost to help with the treatment then. And now that is not so much an issue. Another shipment coming in, temperature about to go up. Oh, people are getting gravely ill. Why that? Our medical outpost is nice and livable. The weather is fine. It makes things a little bit easy for a bit. Gravely ill. Alright. We need to tend to the gravely ill. I need you to get me some stinkles. That's not quite what I wanted, but sure. Alright. We are standing in front of a ruined building, whose purpose we cannot guess. Possible, it's only the remainder of a larger complex. Perhaps it was a mountain shelter, or maybe a military watchtower. A shred of a white flag flutters in the wind above it. God only knows how it survived. There's no telling whether it has always been white, or has it lost color over time. Alright, we'll take the resources. It's not much, but something. And the frozen den is closer. Let's just pick the resources close by. Yeah, I'm not sure our food supply is quite sufficient, but we'll see.
To work. Let's get this shipment ready.
Alright. I could go to drawing boards, but I kind of want to get the hand carts going. To improve our hauling out of the warehouse. We can heat this place up. Make it livable. Do that. Left for 3 days worth of coal. Outpost 11, is there a problem? You haven't dispatched a scheduled steel and steam cores to us. Understood. I can't ship what I don't have.
Attention! New regulations from New London.
Right, I'll take it. Get the sawmill started at the very least. Right, frozen then. It is indeed a large grotto. In the darkness filling it, we find lots of animal and possibly human bones bearing teeth marks. We're in the lair of a large predator, probably a bear. No country for living beings. Terrifying and sad place. An animal that lived here was for a long time feeding on prey hunted in the area. After searching the cave, we found the predator, a bear mother with young cubs. They are lying huddled together in the farthest corner of the cave. They did not survive the great storm. Carry on. Alright, remnants of a building that's at least a day away. Alright, let's move to the stone wall. We're not in desperate need of wood just yet. How are the patients doing? About 11 hours away from the fjord. Some of these will help. Nobody is gravely ill, but number of sick is still not going down. First shipment is ready. Right. How do I send the shipment? Send it. Right. Hopefully they're not gonna do something stupid like withhold food shipments until we ship everything they want us to. Right, let's switch back to steel. Acknowledge the dispatch of your first shipment. Well done. These steam calls mean a lot to our people. We are pleased to let you know that we plan on sending you food shipments every day. Just keep these steam calls and steel coming. The supplies you provide are deemed insufficient. We'll have to think of some consequences. And remember, if you run into problems, let us know and we'll look into a solution. Yay. The ire rises. So, the news that New London is pleased to tell us that they'll keep sending us food they owe us spread among our people. There's a lot of resentment and anxiety, and vague consequences they threaten us with till we fail to please them. Further fan the flames of outrage. All everyone is talking about us now is how we should use the steam cores to help us first, since we found them, and have no generator unlike folks in New London. Even a fragile peace has its politics. Suddenly I'm very much reminded of the situation at the start of Homeworld Cataclysm / Resurgence. Oh, darn. That's not good. That's not good at all. I really need people to start getting better. And that most of them are children as well. We got less food. The workers unloading the shipment of food from New London noticed that it's quite a bit smaller than expected. The news is of course already all over the outpost, causing much anxiety and anger amongst our people. If that was just a mistake, another sign of some trouble at home. See. Oh, we have good favor. Sorry to inform you that due to the circumstances beyond our control, your food supply will be reduced until further notice. We assure you that the shipments will return to agreed size as soon as possible. We hope this inconvenience will not impede your progress. We expect you to keep up the shipments on schedule. Keep up the good work. Not great. Oh darn it, we have an amputee. I kind of really need my own things I can do. Alright, the sawmill has been researched. And I think that's pretty much all I can do at this level, so let's get the drawing boards going. Right, you have nothing left to do, then you can be demolished. And in place, we can get the sawmill. So it's gonna be tricky to get it in a place where it will not destroy resources. And also have the largest adjacency. I mean, I probably will have to move or rebuild it like a few times. Right now, it doesn't make sense to ask for more people. I don't need more wood. Is this also gatherable wood? It is. Yeah, all this stuff down here is just scenery. I don't have a thumper, so now we are fine. So we have low favor. All right. That makes sense.
Shift's over. Get some rest, people.
Let's shift over to that. Wall-like rock formation crosses our path. It looks almost like the work of human hands. Testimony of the past. We noticed some snow-covered shapes in the niche sheltered by the rock wall. After a while of digging, we uncovered several frozen bodies huddled together by a couple of broken sleds. Judging from their clothing and gear, they were scouts like us. We also found some valuable resources on the sleds. We'll take it. Alright, let's head back to Outpost 11 then. And then we can get some other stuff going. We're gonna lose a lot of hope here in a little while. Well, that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!